Well, hello there, Leo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on for January 12th through the 18th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I have a guiding card for you for the month. Let's look at that. We have Embrace Knowledge, which is super cool and feeds right into the messages from our better angels. This Embrace Knowledge card speaks to everything you've learned from the earth plane, but also off the earth plane, and our past knowledge and our DNA knowledge and the things that we've had in our past lives and everything, all coming together here and now, okay? And we're speaking of our confidence. Better angels want everyone to step into their confidence so that we know what we know, right? And we are experts in our fields, and we're very comfortable with all of that stuff, and it's all coming together in a beautiful, beautiful way. Because of that, it helps us move in the right direction, all right? So with those things being understood, we also need to stay in our lane, meaning that we don't tell everybody everything we know all the time. We wait for people to ask for it instead, because if we keep volunteering all of our knowledge, it'll fall on some deaf ears, and that's not great either, okay? So we want to pay attention to how we're being received and how the information is falling into place, all right? So that's fun. Let's go ahead and look at the 3 cards in front of us. Here we are, and there they are. So these are from the overview video. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and look into the playlists behind, and you'll find the information you're looking for, all right? That'll be under the Leo playlist. These are all pre-programmed cards for you. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. Let's see what comes up for this week for you. Let's see. So let's talk about the Knight of Wands. So we're fighting for our ideas now. We had an interesting week last week where we ended up getting new information and we couldn't share it, but then at the same time we needed to get advice, so we did. You got advice, the advice helped, and it gave you new information about something you cared about. Well, now you're fighting for it. You're fighting for your ideas, you're fighting for what you want in the situation, okay? So ta-da, here you are, you're fighting for your ideas. Good for you. There will be completions and starts to new projects. So whatever you are hoping to work on this week, you will be able to finish one thing and start another. So, or you might just be stopping one thing, or you might just be starting another thing. So I think that whatever you're fighting for, you're going to be starting. So that's good news. There is new information about that new idea, meaning that your new idea is becoming clearer and more understandable to you. You're fleshing it out, so to speak. You're going to do all the Googling. You're going to do all the stuff you need to do. You're going to get all the information you need. You're going to know how much it's going to cost and all the other things you need to do. And it's going to become clearer to you by far, all right? So as it comes clearer, take good care and take good notes, okay? So that information will help you tremendously. Next thing, we're talking about what's blocking you. We said that you're not going to have a day off. It's all about work this week. Last week you had off, now you have to work, okay? So it's all about getting back to work. That's okay, but there is going to be somebody who wants to, this is the King of Swords, he wants to tell you what to do and how to do it and da-da-da-da-da, and he will stand in the way of you moving forward, all right? So yeah, pay attention to how that's going to go. And know that there isn't going to be a lot of movement in the situation, even as you're working. Yes, you're going to be working, because having it be an easy week is blocked. But yes, indeed, you're going to have to keep moving. Even though you're not going to have an easy time doing it, I feel like he's going to stand in your way and you're going to stop moving. All right, so it's a combination deal of this guy stands in front of your truck, you can't drive. Boom. All right. So there's that kind of a delay in the situation, but you can work even without moving around a lot, okay? Oh, look, a double whammy on the King of Swords. So yes, he's standing in your way, but he's also helping. Isn't that interesting? So keep an eye open for the fact that there may be two different guys who are particular, but it could be the same guy who in 1 minute he's standing in your way, but then he opens a door over here and is, number one, yes, definitely part of your solution, getting you moving in the right direction. It's like, you can't do it over here, but you can definitely do it over here, okay? So he's not a complete roadblock. He's more a guy who's going to help figure it out in the end, all right? Interesting. So the moon is here showing that your dreams and goals are coming into play, so you can now start to envision where you want to go and what you want to do with your big idea. How do you want to apply your big idea to where you are, okay? Are you starting something with your big idea this week? But we need to get that better in focus, all right? So we want your idea to be in focus better. Know where you're headed. Pay attention to the steps that get you there. That's part of fleshing out your idea to begin with, is to figure out what are the steps to get me there, all right? And now we have a like-minded male energy person who's going to be down-to-earth, easygoing, and helpful in the process. They are also very much so they're going to be helpful in this situation. They're very supportive of who you are, what you're doing. They want to help in some way, but you may or may not need to get help from them, you know. But if you do need help, don't be afraid to ask for help. Realize they're not going to offer help unless you ask for it first. Everybody's doing it. So, but do be confident in yourself and knowing that you can figure all these things out, because this is cool. I see you doing quite well. You're standing up for your ideas. You have the big idea. You're coming up to start it. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. Little stall, get to work, little stall. Getting into it, moving forward, knowing where you're headed. Boom, having support. Perfect. Well done. Good for you. Let's get you another card to help close this reading out for this week, right? Nope, that's right over here. It's this one here. All right. Ooh, it's fussy. Doesn't want to come out. I wonder what it is. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Nothing too dramatic. All right, let's go. Oh, nice. Light. Pure, unadulterated light. This is so great. So light, and it's interesting they show the moon representing the light, because we have the moon over here, right? We talked about your dreams and goals coming into focus, and there's going to be light coming to you through your dreams and goals. So this moon and this moon are very similar. This one's got a kid, toot toot. But you need to understand that as your dreams and goals are coming into focus, you're stepping into your own light, and your confidence is growing, and everything is beautiful, okay? So I really see you blowing up, glowing up, becoming who you need to be. It's super cool. So this is great. I really like this for you, and I really want you to embrace this opportunity. It's going to be awesome. Okay, perfect. Love it. I'm going to set that card right there, and we're going to get you a pocket full of rocks. All right, because you need rocks to support you. All right, so we have hematite, we have amazonite, and we have a ruby. Ooh, yummy. That's very nice. I like that very much. So let's talk about hematite. Hematite is a very much so first chakra stone. It does have reflective qualities, as is obvious here. We've seen it many times now. But the answer is that we're staying grounded. We're staying very much so in our bodies, and we're reflecting back to the universe who we are as people from the earth plane, and that is super cool because that's our confidence right there. Boom. Beautifully reflecting all that stuff. We're talking about communicating from amazonite. It's that one between the 4th and 5th chakras. We are communicating our heart's desires, and our heart's desires are coming true. As we communicate what we want, things are becoming more clear, right? our dreams and goals, right? Communicating our dreams and goals. And what's beautiful is we have this ruby, and the ruby is a higher heart stone as well, but it's higher heart / third eye. So it has a lot of purple in it. So the purple comes from to the third eye, and it helps our third eye see more clearly and bring through our higher heart. And that higher heart is communicating to us. So the vision from it's linking our higher heart and our third eye. So it's very interesting to have your third eye communicating so clearly with our higher hearts. I love this very much for you. You're going to have very clear communication. Your heart is going to know exactly what it wants. It's going to be communicating out loud what it wants. You're going to be like, oh my God, here we go. It's going to be great. Okay, so I'm going to set these stones down right here. You don't have to carry these rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to carry something else, let me know what you got. Communicate with me. Let me know what's happening. And if you like these rocks and you carry them in your pocket and you want to tell me what happened, that'd be great too. I'm into it, all of it. Let me have it. It's good. I'm here to support you in any way I can. If you have not liked, shared, or subscribed, I would really appreciate it. It helps my little baby channel grow because I hope this thing resonates with you. And if it does, we're here. And then if you subscribe, then you won't miss a single video because I'm going to put another one out next week talking about the 19th through the 25th, and that is going to be super cool. So I hope that you don't miss it, and we will see you then. All right? Thank you.